Then one evening after the meditation session had ended, she told the group that the previous night she had experienced many UFO dreams and that on the last occasion, UFO reports appeared all over the news the following day. She then added, "If you go out tonight at about 2 a.m., I think you might see something." Naturally, this sounded rather crazy to me. I mean, besides the UFO references, how could she possibly know the time of their appearance? But despite my skepticism, I thought the opportunity was too interesting to ignore. So that night, I went to bed around 11 o'clock and set my alarm for approximately 1:45 a.m. It was May 17, 1994, or May 18 after midnight. I know because the details are clearly recorded in my dream diary at the time. I'll also share these images of the photographs from the diary. At around 1:50 a.m. I stepped outside. The moment I looked upward, I was astonished to see a large luminous white object, roughly orb-like, moving silently across from south to north. This is how I saw it at the time. Slightly offshore and over the ocean, which lay only a few hundred meters east of where I was standing, although the ocean wasn't visible from my driveway. The object possessed a shimmering corona all around it. It moved smoothly, steadily, and in a straight line. I would estimate that it was perhaps about 1 kilometer away, though judging the distance of glowing objects at night is notoriously difficult. There was absolutely no sound. This image you're now seeing is my recreation using modern image generation software. My astonishment came from the fact that I had never seen anything remotely like it before, and never have since. Well, not unless you count what happened less than an hour later. The object soon disappeared over the nearby apartments just to my left because the trajectory was relatively low in the sky. I suppose, 35 degrees? So I immediately ran down to the beach to try to spot it again. For perhaps an hour, I walked excitedly up and down the shoreline, searching the sky, but saw nothing more. By then it was approaching 3 a.m., so I decided I'd better head home and get some sleep. But just as I was about to enter the doorway of my apartment, I looked up one final time, just like this. And there, standing in exactly the same spot where I'd seen the orb an hour earlier, I witnessed another astonishing phenomenon, almost directly overhead. This time it appeared to be a series of glowing orange discs, perhaps 15 to 20 of them, angled in a double V formation. One V nested inside the other, moving southward along the coastline, slightly inland. Again, there was absolutely no sound. The image you're now seeing is another Gen AI-assisted recreation, although I had to manually draw the lights because the software struggled to reproduce the precise geometry I requested. You can also see this crude drawing I made in my diary at the time. The lights appeared to be relatively high in the sky. It's possible that this was one larger object rather than multiple separate objects. Perhaps it was a triangular craft with rows of lights underneath it. I can't be certain. But my immediate impression was that I was observing a flotilla of glowing orange discs.